Welcome everybody to Simply Crochet with Landa. Appreciate all of you being here, and today's tutorial will be on an interlaced shell pattern, another variation of the shell stitch, and also a cluster. So we will begin by doing a multiple of 6 chains. So determine the width of your project, and it will be multiple of 6 plus 4. So I am going to be doing 22 chains here, and I'll be right back. To begin row 1, we will be doing 2 double crochets in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you will do 2 double crochets. Now you will skip 2 chains and you'll do a single crochet. Skip 2 chains and now do 5 double crochets. And then 5 double crochets in that same chain. And that is your shell. Now you will skip 2 chains and a single crochet. Skip 2 chains and 5 double crochets. And you will repeat this pattern all the way across till the end of your row, where you'll have 5 double crochets, a shell, skip 2 chains, a single crochet, skip 2 chains, and 5 double crochets. Skip 2 chains, a single crochet, and then you'll have 3 chains remaining at the end of your row. You will skip 2 chains and you will do 3 double crochets in that last chain. 1, 2, and 3. So you will have your first row like that. You have the 3 double crochets at the end and 3 double crochets at the beginning, and that's your row 1. Now for row 2, you will turn your work and chain 1, and you will do a single crochet in that very first stitch right below the chain 1. You will do a single crochet, then you will chain 2, and now we will begin our cluster stitch. And that is yarn over, insert your hook, drop a loop, yarn over, go through 2, and you will do this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, until you have 6 loops remaining on your hook. Yarn over and go through all 6. Then you will chain 2 and you will do a single crochet in the very next stitch. Chain 2 and then do another cluster. And so yarn over, go through 2 loops, go through 2 loops, and you do this, and this is the pattern repeat all the way across until, so it's, and then you chain 2 and then do a single crochet in the very next stitch. And then we'll do one last cluster. Well, we'll do chain 2, I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's 6 loops there on your hook. Yarn over and go through all 6, chain 2, and then you will end with one last single crochet in the top of the turning chain. So you will just insert your hook there and do a single crochet. So that was row 2. It's just really pretty. Now you will turn your work and do 3 chains. Now that 3 chains will count as our first double crochet, and we will do 2 additional double crochets in that very same stitch right below the chain 3. So 1 and 2. Now we will do 1 single crochet in the top of that cluster. So let me give you a close-up here. Here's the cluster. You can see the threads just going there. And right at the top of that cluster, you will do a single crochet. Now you will do 5 double crochets in this single crochet. So you're going to skip over the 2 chains, and then there's that single crochet there and the 2 chains from the previous row. So now you will do 5 regular double crochets in that single crochet. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now again, you will do a single crochet at the top of that cluster. There's the stitch. A lot of people call it the eye. It's right here where all your strands, so at the top of that cluster you will do a single crochet, and then again jump over to the, you will skip over the 2 chains, and right in this single crochet you will do 5 double crochets, and I'll meet you at the end. At the end of row 3, you just completed your single crochet at the top of that cluster, then you have your 2 chains, and then now we will end with 3 double crochets at the top of that turning chain. So you will do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So again, we began with the 3 double crochets because that chain 3 counted as a double crochet, and you end with 3 double crochets. And this is the pattern. So you will repeat rows 2 and 3 to continue this pattern of this interlaced shells. If you want, let me quickly review row 2. So you finished row 3, so you would just jump over to row 2 by turning, do a chain 1, then you will do a single crochet in the very first stitch, we'll chain 2, and then you will begin your cluster. So again, you're repeating row 2 here. And these, I mean, you can count them, but you can basically see the number of loops left on your hook, and then you would just yarn over and go through. And don't forget the chain 2 before doing your single crochet in the very next stitch, chain 2, and then another cluster. And it does go pretty quickly. Once you get the rhythm or the hang of it, it does go fairly quickly. And then yarn over, go through 2, and then you want to do your chain 2. And then for here, just make sure you do that single crochet at the top of the turning chain. So it's hard to see it, but there's a chain right here, and you want to do that single crochet right there. And that is the interlaced shell stitch. It's really, really pretty. Don't know if you can make out the pattern here in this light. I know I'm using a very light yarn here. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial of this interlaced shells. If so, please give me a thumbs up and share the video. And also, if you're a new viewer, please subscribe. Really, really appreciate it. Okay, well, you all have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.